Yo, it's FrostZ back with an all new video, and today we're talking something about something I recently posted on my Instagram. It was a round earth effect. If you have seen it, probably. So make sure to check my Instagram out. Also make sure to like and subscribe, and with that getting said, not much saying, just get started. So the first of all thing is to import your photo. Make sure that your photo is panoramic. Panoramic pictures give better results as compared to other pictures. So I'm going to be cropping this out. Also make sure you check delete crop pixels. And next thing we need to do is to zoom in, fit it to the screen, and there we have a picture completely panoramic. We're having a good width and a good height. Also we're having some sort of distance over to our sky and a distance right around here. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to click onto the picture, press Ctrl plus T to free transform, right click and make sure it's flipped vertical. We want upside down picture. Okay, and next thing we need to do is to go to filter, distort in polar coordinates. Now click OK, make sure it's rectangular to polar, not polar to rectangular. Make sure it's rectangular to polar. Click OK, and that's gonna give you something like this. So let's go to image size, and let's make this height right around where the width is. That's gonna give us the square. Now if you see clearly, we're having a nice amount of pixels and details, everything going around. But there are a few things like this polar coordinate issues. You see, like this one cause a bit of problem. So how you can fix that, I'm going to be showing you now. Okay, think of it. Just simply press S on your keyboard to select the stamp tool, clone stamp. We're going to be fixing the center first. So how you can do that is to maybe just have a pretty much good zoom around where you can focus onto that. Pick out to your stamp tool, and that's my dog, sorry for that. And copy it right around like that. Doesn't really matter, it need not to be perfect, but it does, and does a really great job be fixing around things. So if you go around, fix that area, and maybe like that, maybe gonna give us a bit more better results. Play that area, and also make sure that your flow is completely 100%, and also correct on all the layers. I'm going to be fixing it right around with this area only. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, I'm going to be selecting that, and maybe just select that layer. And there are a few fixes we need to do around here too, because there are a few places we can see like this one. So let's hold Alt to pick area, and let's paint it right around that. Just gonna be like that. It does not need to be fixed very much for like that. So let's come around here. The next thing we need to do is to increase our brush size, and hold Alt, hold into that, and maybe hold this area and go down like that. We want that so to be pretty much like those, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so one pro tip. If you see, we're having a good white color around here, but we're having a pretty much good bluish color around this area. So what you can do is to select your magic wand tool, click onto the white, so that it select all the white pixels, and once that done, select your all white pixels that you can see around there. That's going to select all of them, and press shift plus backspace. Click on color, make sure that you are having a pretty decent color selected. I'm going to be selecting the round one here. I'm going to be moving around color and select this pretty much blue. Click OK, and that's gonna whole color it and make sure it's in complete one color. So it seems pretty much good and different, and also in a similar selection. Now for selection right around here, what you can do is to hold and select the major parts which are on the main focus, so that things doesn't go wrong. And I'm going to be selecting all these. This is for only very sharp adjustments if you need them, but that doesn't really matters much. So that's gonna be it, and looking pretty much good. Next thing we need to do is to fix this area. Now this area can be easily fixed if you want to go it around through here. What you can do is to hold on to your stamp tool, select this area, and move it around like so. Once again, so there we have it. Now that's looking pretty much good, but there are a few more adjustments that could be done. For example, right around here, if you see, if somebody's really focusing onto things, maybe if you're going very deep, so you can still stamp these things, because these are really dependent over to the pictures that you're clicking. Maybe going thoroughly like that, and then selecting the areas and then painting them so that they look pretty much good and decent. Maybe we're not deleting that area, maybe just a bit, just by a bit. You need to tap them to make sure that they come across, and then also you need to work around things and make sure that your creativity is just unlimited, so you need to focus onto those. And there we have it, a pretty much good and decent look. And there are a lot more things that could be done, but I'm not showing in this video, but it's gonna be coming up further if you want to come up with this all Photoshop tricks and all that stuff. So that will be it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and there's a way you can finally export it. Go to file, save as JPEG, and then you have it. So that will be it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's FrostZ Tech signing out.